Behind the rhymes.
The mountain we all climb.
Cross, jab, jab. Something so tiny that gives so much hope, out of proportion to size. People hang great expectations to help them cope. But who gets what and when and how shows divisions in society. False promises unravel, lies abound. It won't be the miracle that many believe, for the world is forever changed. No certainty as you roll down your sleeve. And then to the world, poverty and privilege will we all see, because humanity is not human. This tiny miracle will just be for you and me.
Andrew, it's obvious what lies behind this rhyme. Or is it?
Yeah. So this rhyme is about getting jabs for or inoculations, however you want to describe it, for COVID.
Have you had yours?
I have had one. I wasn't one of the first people to get one, but because of my frontline work, I have had a one dose of the jab. Yes.
When and where did you write this poem?
Um, funny thing is, I was actually sat outside um, of a car park which faced onto the COVID testing centre, which I didn't know was the COVID testing centre at the hospital. In a brief glimpse of winter sunshine that came out, and I'd been reading in the news a lot about who was going to get the jab, when we were going to get the jab, how they were deciding it. The storage for the Pfizer jab, the Oxford jab, and it seemed like a bit of a battle that was sort of unfolding. That's where the title "Cross Jab Jab" comes from. I saw it as like a boxing match. And obviously it's a bit of a play on words with that some people are cross, and obviously the jab, the inoculation.
You talk about the divided world, the changed world. Do you think the world is going to change after this?
I think the world has already changed, and I don't think it'll go back in some ways. So mask wearing, you know, if 6 months ago, 12 months ago, people were resistant against masks. Now everybody wears masks. I think the mask wearing will continue for years to come. Working from home as well. It's when businesses realize they can save money by people working from home, that may be also the way forward. So, and even simple things like getting rid of money. So no one's using money anymore as well. So I think, yeah, things may change for the better or for the worse, depending on your point of view.
You talk about disparity in the world. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, you're from another country, and you're also low down on the priority list. So how do you feel being lower down on the priority list, and also coming from a country where the jab's not going to be rolled out sort of quickly as it is in sort of this country?
As you're probably aware, there's a lot of anti-vaccination lobby across Europe. I actually feel privileged that I have the right uh, to access the British vaccination program because I also have British citizenship. So my hope is that I will get the vaccination as soon as all the nine sort of urgent groups are vaccinated. So I'm a part of the general population. Whenever that time comes, I would be very pleased because I do believe in the vaccine. So, coming from a country which has no vaccines at the moment and it's in Europe, definitely I feel privileged.
Okay,
Would you like to read the poem again now that we've explained what it all is about?
sure, why not? Cross, jab, jab. Something so tiny that gives so much hope, out of proportion to size. People hang great expectations to help them cope. But who gets what and when and how shows divisions in society. False promises unravel, lies abound. It won't be the miracle that many believe, for the world is forever changed. No certainty as you roll down your sleeve. And then to the world, poverty and privilege will we all see, because humanity is not human. this tiny miracle will just be for you and me.
You've been listening to Behind the Rhymes, the mountain we'll climb, with me, Maya.
And Andrew, if you like our podcast, please listen to more that will be coming up in the future. Subscribe, listen on Spotify or Anchor.com. Thank you.